Greetings from the mountains of Idaho. We've spent all day riding the 2024 Yamaha Tracer 9 GT Plus. Now this bike is this is the fourth generation of this platform. It started with the FJ09 in 2015, then became the Tracer 900 GT in 2019, and then in 2021 we had the Tracer 9 GT. And that's really, when the bike really sort of hit its highest level of sophistication with full electronics package, semi-active suspension and so forth. The platform is based on Yamaha's inline triple 890cc CP3 with a cross-plane crankshaft. It makes about 106 horsepower at the rear wheel, 63 foot-pounds of torque, and it's a really exciting engine. We've always loved that about the FZ09, the FJ09, the MT09. It's a great package to build a motorcycle around. So you get a sporting motorcycle, but it's not super heavy. Yamaha also makes the FJR 1300, which is a much bigger, heavier, about 150 pounds heavier than this motorcycle. So you get more power, but you also, it's a lot more weight. So the 2021 Tracer 9 GT, we actually picked that as our motorcycle of the year because it had really reached a high level of refinement. With each of the generations, they've improved the engine character, the fueling, the chassis has been improved, as well as, for a sport touring bike, it's really the user interface. So the instrumentation, the switchgear, the saddlebags, the entire riding triangle, which has got adjustability. So with the GT Plus, this has been where they've taken it even one step higher in terms of its sophistication. It has a millimeter wave radar system, and so what that does is it enables adaptive cruise control on this motorcycle. So there's only a few bikes in the market that offer adaptive cruise control, but the Tracer 9 GT Plus at $16,499 is the most affordable bike you can give with that level of tech. One of the interesting things about our system on the Tracer 9 GT Plus is they have a unified brake system that actually uses all of the sensors. So you've got the IMU unit works in conjunction with the suspension, and with the radar, if it detects that you're getting close to a vehicle, it's not a collision avoidance or emergency braking system. It's only when the rider is actually already adding some braking input. If it senses that you're close to a vehicle, it will add some additional braking. It can actually really help stabilize the motorcycle to help keep it under control. So, based on feedback for the Tracer 9 GT, again, that bike came out 3 years ago. We had some challenges where it had like two small TFT displays. The switchgear was a little bit funky. So what they've done is they've given a much larger TFT display. It's really attractive in terms of you can read everything really well. It's got multiple displays in terms of riding modes. And then the switchgear is much more user-friendly and intuitive. It's backlit. Just all the menus and everything that are involved in a very sophisticated bike with electronics, it's much more intuitive now. One of the things that also, if you get the Yamaha MyLink app, and you can also get the Garmin Motorize app, and so with the TFT, you can actually have for anyone who's had a Garmin GPS unit will have a very familiar navigation display that they can have right there on the screen. So you can have your phone in your pocket, you can have it charged on the bike, and you can have full navigation similar to a Garmin GPS unit. So we've been riding this bike for about 100 miles today. Like I said, we're in the mountains of Idaho. This is a absolutely fun bike to ride. It's got nice sport touring tires. The chassis is very responsive. With the semi-active suspension, the preload adjustment is manual, but damping adjusts to conditions in real time. And one of the things that Yamaha did for the Tracer 9 GT Plus is it really made its ride modes more integrated. So you've got a sport mode, you've got a street mode, you've got a rain mode, and then there's a custom mode where you can adjust some of the different parameters. But overall, this is a bike that is, at $16,499, it's really the complete package. It's got horsepower, responsiveness, lightweight, it's fun to ride. And then again, as a sport touring bike, it's got good wind protection, it's got adjustable windscreen, it's got adjustable height seat, the saddlebags, which each of them will hold a full face helmet. You can get an accessory top trunk. So this is a bike you can take out for days at a time and just have a great time touring on it. So we're gonna have a full review on ridermagazine.com. Thanks for watching.